morning, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Um, Answer the question. We will go ahead and introduce ourselves. uh, yeah, it's my brain all of a sudden is like, no, not gonna work.
It's early. It's early for you.
It is early. And if you'd like to go ahead and introduce yourself, and I gestured you the correct way the first time.
Yes. You're doing well. Hi, my name's Anne. I also have a channel where I post videos and I stream twice a week. Both of our debuts will be coming out this year, so that's exciting. I also have a book club and a writing challenge. And Celeste and I also host the 30-hour write-a-thon a few times a year, hopefully going forward. Yeah.
Yes. And then hello, everyone. I see a lot of people are already here, which is super, super exciting. I'm Celeste. I do AuthorTube content. I have a vlog coming out tomorrow about this past week. Hopefully there will be exciting bit at the end if I can get done what I need to get done today. But yeah, I do that. Also other writing related content, young adult contemporary stuff, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, we have a lot of people here. So hello, welcome. And as Anne asked, what are you guys all working on today? I so need this sprint this morning. I'm down to the last 50 pages out of 275 left to edit my manuscript, probably. MG middle grade? Question mark? Middle grade?
It's so exciting anyway.
It
Whatever
is.
MG says.
It is so exciting. And then we'll get into what we're working on in a second. My work in progress before I indulge in reading manga. Nice. Good morning. Hello. Life. I will be working on life, getting ready for the day, and maybe drafting my nonfiction self-help book, More Than Surviving Singleness. I love that. Because I need that. I am about as single as you can get.
I mean, you got your book boyfriends. Don't we all have our book boyfriends?
Well, the thing is, I don't, because they're all in high school.
Okay, that's illegal. Yeah.
I really don't. Working on a draft and scheduling social media. Awesome. Hello. First time here. Well, I'm so glad that you could make it. Welcome. It's exciting when there's always new people here.
Subscribe to Celeste while you're here.
We're almost to 300, and I did see Anne went to like 303 yesterday. So
yeah, it was the second time I hit 300. I hit it, then someone unsubscribed, and then yesterday the stream Violet was like, "Oh, all of my co-hosts are so close," because Marta was also close to 300, and Crystal was close to 100, and someone was patient enough to get us all there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hello.
Speaking of,
hello. Welcome. Working on my campus novel. Nice. Ooh. Middle grade, yes. Perfect. Exciting. So exciting. I'm working on outlining a possible murder mystery idea. Nice. Ooh. Well, Anne, what are you working on today? Or what are you doing today?
I'm reading Warrior Cats for Violet's book club. It's the Nostalgia Train book club. I always confuse the order of those words, but we're reading Warrior Cats, and there will be a live show either at the end of this month or the beginning of next month. And I'm like this far in, and it's interesting. I also just realized I don't have my markings with me, so I'm going to have to go get those.
Yeah.
Because in German, the word for tail and male genitals are the same, and I'm 12, so I have to mark it every time it shows up on the page.
That is wonderful.
Yes.
I love that. I am working on still drafting my young adult contemporary book. I have about 3 chapters left. 1.5 of which is already written, so I should be able to get a good chunk of this done today, if not in the stream. I'm so close. Part of me really just wants to say screw this other chapter that I have to write, skip to the end, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna write. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into our first sprint, if everyone's good with 25-minute sprints.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to use the plain old Google timer, just because it gives me like a bell when it's done, and I need that because I normally don't have like the timer up to look at. So otherwise I'll forget that the timer's going, and then it's like, oh, we've been done for 3 minutes. Granted, I don't think that's happened before, but it could.
Oh, it's definitely happened to me, especially on YouTube with playlists, where the next one would just start, and I would come back, and I'm like, this is not what we were doing. This is different.
Yeah. But yeah, if everyone's ready, we can go ahead and get started on the first 25-minute sprint. So whatever y'all are working on, have a good time, and we'll see you back here in 25 minutes.
You didn't do the thing.
I know. It's fine. My phone volume is all the way up, so it was very, very loud for me. Oh my gosh.
We learn from our
How?
mistakes.
Yeah, it's fine. And then I was like, wait, how do I turn this off? Because I can't turn it off on my phone because it's on my computer. Anyway, how did everybody do that sprint?
Well, I read about like 4 pages and then my dog threw up, so I just cleaned that off. He's okay. He was sick and he got medication from the vet and it's now wearing off, so like he's fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. It's all good. Just
That's not it's not good, but that's good that he got medication.
yeah, he'll be fine.
I think I've decided that there's going to be like 3 scenes in this chapter, and I just finished one of them, and it's like 700 words, and I like on Scrivener the formatting is so weird because I look at it and it's not even like a full like computer screen length, but it's still a lot of words, and I'm like, well, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, Scrivener is so wide.
It is, and you can change the wideness of it too, which is even more weird.
Is it width?
Yes, width, wideness, both work.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So I think I have like 2 more scenes left to write in this chapter and like 1 to write in the next one.
That's exciting. You're so close.
So close. Sleepy's less just a little bit. We're getting out of the sleepiness. But yeah, we're getting there. 797 words. Very nice.
That's
and
great.
Then Shannon is here. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Shannon. Really hope I didn't mess that up. I think it's Shannon. We're just going to go with it. 160 words. That is awesome. I have nothing to talk about. Do you have any topics you want to talk about?
Me? I just put on the blood background. Can you see it? Because I was like, this is a little awkward.
A little
How
bit.
are you feeling? Yeah, I don't think I like it. Let's try something else. Others? Oh no, I'm in front of a brick wall. How do you feel about that?
I don't trust Shannon is right. Perfect. I thought so. Thank you for confirming. 412 words. Awesome job. Let's see what happens if I try to hold on. That's under like camera, right?
Yeah, because I have to sit in front of the like window, otherwise I'm sitting in front of my kitchen and it's not tidy. So I have to face this way. But if I put this completely down, it's so dark in here, but also I think it just looks weird, so.
I don't think I can do that on my phone.
Oh, maybe.
I could use the really bad quality webcam and try it, but I don't want to do that right now.
Yeah.
Because that would be really bad. It might not be as bad because I am sitting right in front of a window and there is light coming from it. But I don't know. I got 3 pages done, though half the time I spent just staring at the page, wondering how to blend all the chapters I've made with the old version. That's fair.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah. Well.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was saying I just started reading the 3rd book in my series like yesterday or maybe the day before, and I was like, what's going on here? I literally just edited book 2 and I have no idea what's going on. Like, why are there what? So, I feel you.
Yeah. I'm gonna be like reading through a book, I think, starting in February. Like I've already started reading through it and making edits, but I'm gonna like make sure it gets done in February. And then I will be allow myself to buy my formatting software. So close.
So exciting. I can't wait for you to buy it so you can show me how it looks and works.
Yes, absolutely. I'm thinking I could make videos on this because I don't think many people like the company itself has made a lot of videos like about their software, but I'm like, I want to do it.
Yeah, I mean, the company's kind of biased, ain't they?
So. Yeah. So, like, first impressions, if it's... Because I also haven't used Vellum, so I don't have really anything to compare it to. But it would be exciting to make this, like, figure out how it works. It's just another little toy that I'm so excited to play with.
Yeah, so. I totally get where you're coming from. I really want to buy it as well. Just because it sounds so much fun. And I feel like I'm rather confident in my, basic formatting skills on Word anyway. But, like, pictures... They freak me out. And you
Yeah.
have some pictures in your manuscript, just, your title pages and your author picture and stuff like that. And I'm just like, is it going to translate to print? Like, is it going to be fine if I place it this way or that way? It's just,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot.
I still have no idea what I want for like the chapter image or like the scene break thing. Because I want it to be
Yeah.
something pertaining to the book, but like I don't know what.
Yeah, I feel that. My boyfriend actually drew me a syringe because,
Mm,
he's kind of into art, and syringes are kind of a thing of my story. Not as much as they used to, but they still are. So it's
yeah.
like, do I use this? But do I use the same syringe on like every header and every break? Like, what's going on? So I think I settled on, basic headers with my dome shape, which I think you even suggested from my cover, like
I
the dome
did.
shape, and having like syringes as the breaks, maybe. But it's still not set in stone, though I really like the dome shape. Like, that's looking very good.
Nice. Well, we can go ahead and get started on our next sprint and then talk a bit more about that afterwards if I remember about it.
I'll try to remember as well.
Awesome. And then I will do the correct intro into the timer.
Thank you. I was missing it. I was so ready to bob my head in the directions, but
I know.
just
I
weren't
have
giving
noticed
it.
you do that. I was like, what's gonna happen if I don't say it?
I complained. That's what's gonna happen.
Ooh, book formatting things. Yes, very
Yeah, fun.
exciting. And then Pages and Paladins is here. Hello. Are we?
Hi, fans.
Is it M or Han or both? Question mark.
I mean, I think they should both be free because we do have a meeting set up later today to, do book club stuff. So
Very
I think
nice.
they should both be available.
Interesting. Which one?
Uh,
Um,
we're just filming a video today. The official introduction and stuff like that.
exciting. And then
Yeah,
Michaela got 236 words. Awesome.
that's great.
Well, if everyone's ready, we can go ahead and jump into another sprint. Um, hold on, now I forgot how this goes.
In 3, 2, 1, happy productivity.
Yes.
That's not what
Okay.
you say.
I forgot. And then it's M. Awesome. Good to know. Nope. All right. Well, if everybody's ready, we can go ahead and hop into another sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Alrighty, that is sprint number 2 finished. How did everybody do?
I had breakfast.
Very nice. What'd you have?
Yes. So my boyfriend's mom is currently over because she's doing some stuff on the house because it's their house, and we were supposed to have tea together, but my brother has the big C, and we had contact with him, so we can't have tea. But she got these like nutty like treats from the bakery, and I had one of those, and it was fantastic. It was glorious. I loved it.
I went to go get some banana bread for breakfast. So I had that, and then I also was able to write around like 800 words. Almost done with the next scene, which means there's one more in this chapter, maybe, or it might go in the next chapter. I haven't really, or it might just get tossed all together. I really don't know. Because I'm just like, well, there's also this other scene that I should probably write, but maybe there's more, and I'm just like, I don't know how in depth I want to go with everything right now, so I'll figure it out when I edit eventually.
Yeah, and I mean, feedback from like beta readers or something can help you figure out if you need anything else, if you don't.
Yeah. Morgan joined us during that sprint. Hello, welcome. Got ready for my day during the last sprint. Now I'm ready to start drafting. Awesome. Got out of bed, fed my kids and kitties, and then got coffee, ready to be productive on the next sprint. Perfect.
That's awesome.
Sounds great. Assessing my art projects. Nice. Wrote a bit more on my draft, then started social media. Always important. I realized like yesterday, I'm like, I was supposed to post 3 times to Instagram this weekend. I think I did hit 3 times, but like not on the days I wanted to.
Yeah, I have to post today, and it's supposed to be TikTok, and I don't have it, but thanks for the reminder. I know what I'm going to do next sprint.
Yeah. I think I have like one more pre-filmed TikTok that I can post. I have like a draft from like last year that I want to post. It has nothing to do with writing or anything. It's just like something fun. I'm like, I could probably do that. But I also want to post one of the TikToks I just made to Instagram Reels. And because my Instagram Reels do so much better than my TikToks. So I'll probably do that later today or tomorrow. I don't know. 11 words. I read more than I wrote. That is a-okay. Any productivity is productivity. Got my writing space set up. Sorry, I have to go now, but I'll catch you on the replay. Haha, such is life. That is fine. Thank you guys, or thank you so much for joining, and yeah, I'll see you on the replay. So, hello, future Anna.
That was very smooth. Yeah.
What kind of art projects? Yes, tell us all about the art projects. Yeah.
I feel like there was something you wanted to talk about, but I don't remember. Was it formatting?
It was formatting, but I'm not really sure if I have anything else to say about formatting other than I'm excited to do it. And I don't know what I'm going to do for my header images.
That's
or like
fair.
The middle images. Because it's like...
yeah, it's tough. But if you don't like it, you can always change it later on, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just got a message from someone on Instagram, and it's a book cover designer, a German one. Mm-hmm. And she had this like giveaway last year where she was like, okay, put down your like covers, and I will make pre-mates, and then you can buy them as pre-mates, but you know, pre-mates are way less cheap, way less expensive than, you know, the normal ones. And she was like, okay, so I've been planning my year, and I think, you know, looking at your timeline and my timeline, I think I could reasonably get it done by the end of next year. And I was like, oh, that's so this year, but then this year I was like, oh, that's so exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was the series I wanted to write next, because it was for a while, but then I've been going back and forth on what to do next. But now I kind of feel like I should, because she's putting effort into making those pre-mates. Yeah. And she was very accommodating. She was like, you know, I know it's very simple, the one that I wanted, but there's some symbols that you want on there, and like you can tell me what you want me to put in there. So it's pretty much a custom cover, but I get it for the price of a pre-made, which will be really cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So I really loved my first cover designer, but I feel like the more different people you work with, the more experience you gain, so I'm excited.
Yeah. I've definitely learned from working with my cover designer. I'm like, I need to be more adamant about what I want. And because I was like, can I see different fonts? And I'm like, I'm not in love with any of them, but I don't want to keep asking for more fonts.
I had the same problem. And even my cover designer is Mandy Lynn, so she made a video, you know, of her making it. And then she was like, and we went through so many fonts, and I felt so called out. But like at the same time, I'm paying you to do that, and most cover designers have a unlimited revisions within reason kind of a policy. So
Yeah.
I'm just making
It's like
use of the service.
I love my cover. It's just so different from what I originally envisioned, and I'm just like, part of me still wants to like hold on to that original idea and like eventually maybe get a different like do like a revamp of the cover or like
Like a
once I have a
5-year
few books
anniversary.
out. Yeah, like once I have a few books out, maybe like kind of rebrand them and do something like that. But I'm just like, it's like I love my cover and it's great and I love it. But I'm like, it's just like I don't know if if it's too simple or if it's not because it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It stresses me out if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it does. So you had a pretty good image of what you wanted, right? Before you
Yeah,
went into the whole process.
yeah. And
'Cause
then
I
the
did
image kind of had to
nothing.
change. So,
It had to, because your cover designer couldn't do what you wanted them to, or they had a different image in their head.
um, we couldn't find the photo. Like, so what I was just using like random photos off the internet. You couldn't find like the photos on the website that she was using, like the royalty photo things. Um, I also don't know if she has like the skill set to like stitch different photos together, like take a person sitting here and put it on a different photo over here. Like I didn't know what her skill set was. Um, but yeah, like and like I like my cover and I essentially I did choose the final image that we went with because I like searched through the site some more and was like, okay, could we use this image instead of this one? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. So we changed it and I do like it. Um,
Did I freeze or did you freeze? I'm very unsure who froze, but someone is froze. Maybe it's my internet being gone again. Um, if anyone could. Oh, okay. Something's happening.
well, my phone is
Hi.
fine. My computer is not fine.
Okay. I was just talking to myself a little, but glad you're
I could
back.
hear you. I could hear you the entire time though.
Okay, good,
That was
good.
really weird. Um, weird. Okay, so apparently I froze. Thank you.
Yes.
Good to know. um, yeah, all of a sudden both my screens just went blank, and I was like, wait a second. But yeah, like I will figure out covers. I don't know. I don't know.
It doesn't really sound like you're too happy with your cover. Like,
I am happy. I like it. I just don't. It's the whole thing of I'm not writing romance and I'm not writing fantasy, which are the two big things in indie publishing. So like I know everything I do is going to be different from what everyone else does. I just don't know if it's like too simple.
okay, I get that.
But I'd rather have it be simple than overcomplicated.
Yeah.
It's just different. That's all. It's just different. Okay. Anyway, various children's book, comics, paintings, etc. Very nice. Finished one more page, ate peanuts for breakfast, and made another cup of coffee. And yes, I have checked out the Courtney projects about book covers.
Yes.
I've watched like the first 2 episodes of it.
I
And
only watched one. Are they all like the same genre, like their genre? Because I don't write adult romance, steamy
no,
stuff.
so Shannon's cover also just got reviewed on the second episode.
Oh,
So
that's
her
exciting.
2 covers for the first 2 books. So yeah, that's the one I actually watched all the way through. I kind of skimmed through the first one. But yeah, so different genres, and she'll like you can tell her what genre you write in, and then she'll compare it to those genres on Amazon. So I'll probably send it over because she has like 40 submissions right now to go through. So I'd probably send it over and be like, help.
That's fair.
And then get feedback later. It'll like probably get feedback like once it's actually like published. Yes, I have. Okay. And then yes, less froze. Okay, good to know. Well, let's hope I don't freeze again and jump into our next sprint.
That's fair, yeah.
um but yeah. Um I never know how to go into this. It's just like, all right, let's go. Cool. If everyone's ready, we can go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Alrighty, that is sprint number 3 finished. How did everybody do?
I feel like I'm ready for a nap.
That's fair.
But I watched. Yeah, I think it is. I've been awake for like 2 hours and I've done nothing. But
That's
you know,
okay.
it's fine. I watched Courtney's video on Shannon's book covers, so very productive.
Very
But they
productive.
are very beautiful, so.
Yes. I was able, don't know how much I wrote because I kind of changed scenes a little bit, but I finished the chapter. So now I'm on the chapter and I'm on the last 2 chapters, of which I've kind of already written. I just need to kind of change a few things and write the scene that leads into this chapter. So we're so close.
You can do it. You can do it. You're finishing today.
I'm finishing today. I just need to finish it. And then I also think I figured out. So this book brings up a lot of questions that don't really get answered because like it's not reasonable for them all to get answered in like the week that my main character has to figure out her entire life and past. So I think I figured out a way to tell the story of what happens before, because like otherwise she's just going to be like sitting here learning information about what happened before, and I'm like, that's not really enjoyable to read all the time, her just like her parents or her brother just telling her stories. So I think I figured out like maybe a way to do a prequel if people are ever interested in that.
I'm interested. Yes.
So I think I figured out because I want it to be like interesting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think I figured out a way to do that. It'll be good.
That's great. Is it like a full another novel, or is it more like a novella? Is it short stories? What are we talking about?
So like short stories, but also a novel. So like I think every other chapter would be. So there's like these I don't know. So there's these videotapes that. So basically, somebody died.
Okay. Great start.
And somebody else doesn't remember that person like at all, or her life at all with them. So that's like this book. And then the prequel would be in the past, as prequels are. I don't know how to explain things. So it would be in the past, but like there would be chapters where it would be like what they videotaped of their life. So like it would be like the parents' like home videos, but in book form. And then like the other chapters would be like what happens like before and after, like what gets recorded and what doesn't, essentially. So that would be super fun and interesting to play around with.
That sounds really cute. Like I want it right now. Like that sounds like a book that you just take and you sit on your couch and you put your like a comfy blanket over you and you have a mug of hot cocoa and then you just read the whole book and then you're sad but you're happy but you're sad. You know?
Yes, and you would cry the entire time. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much. Revised, edited 5 pages, very nice. Added links to my merchantee link tree.
Ooh.
Nice. I need to figure out all my website stuff next month. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, you and me both. Website,
We'll just like
designing
hop on a call.
Streams coming next month.
Yeah, just like hop on a call and be like, how do I do this?
Yeah, right. I also wanted to figure out how to resize images on Wix, right?
I still can't do it.
Done it. I think I've done it. I'm pretty sure I have.
I don't know if it's because I have the free version right now that I can't. Because someone's like, oh, just drag and drop the corners of the image, and I'm like, it doesn't work.
Yeah, that might be it.
It might be it. So I'll play around with it next month once I like get like the actual thing, which is another monthly expense to pay for. But I think my Publish and Thrive course is finally paid off.
Hey.
So that's one less thing a month.
I haven't taken it. I've really been wanting to, but like it's just not feasible to spend so much money on so many things up front.
Yeah.
So.
I did the payment plan, which ended up being more money in the long run, but like it kind of just eased my mind a little bit instead of paying like so much up front. Worked on social media, sent emails, and started some research. Very nice. 149 words. And yes, the covers are very pretty. I made the cover, so I was a bit worried if I was fitting into my subgenres. Makes sense. Do you sell your artwork, or is it something for yourself? And yes, all of the interesting things. Art, I find art so fascinating since like visual art, I just can't do it.
Same.
Yes, the next Publish and Thrive course starts, I think, sometime soon. And yeah, I'll probably be rewatching a lot of the videos because I did not watch them all the first time around. But now I have like unlimited lifetime access to a course, so it's a win in my book. I want to take that course too, but the cost is a lot, and I'm putting everything into my publishing and marketing right now. Absolutely
Same.
Understandable. Yes, that is yes, agreed. It was I was thinking about it, I'm like, okay, maybe I could just wait a little bit. And then I was like, you know what? This is the lowest price that it'll probably be for a while because I think she's like revamping it for the next one. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna do it. My wallet's gonna hate me for like maybe a few months, but it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. At some point. You know, I usually get like adult stuff for my birthday and Christmas, like my car insurance or new tires, but I don't have anything coming up this year, I think, unless like an emergency happens. So maybe I can, ask my parents if they want to give me the course.
Yeah.
Divide it between the two or something like that.
Yeah. And then Claude is here. Hello.
Hi.
I think we can probably get like 10-minute sprint in if we want to kind of round out that way.
Yeah. Also, I checked Wix. I just have corners that are draggable. Like, it's that easy. Yeah. Do you want me to share my screen? I can show you.
We can do it afterwards. You can show me later.
Fair.
She did say that she was increasing the cost for the next one. Yeah.
But from what it sounds like, it's really worth it. So.
Yeah, I've already learned a lot, and there's still so much to learn. And then, hello, welcome.
Hi.
We got one more sprint, one more short 5. No, not 5.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Double 5 minute sprint.
Double 5. No, a 10-minute timer. I typed 5-minute timer. I'm like, no, that's not right. Oh, it's already started. No. Okay, we've got one more sprint happening, so I'm going to go ahead and put up the final sprint banner just in case anyone comes in and joins during this sprint. And I should be able to get this scene done and then just have to like read through the next ones. Probably not all in this sprint, but at least today. So if everyone's ready, we can go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Alrighty, that is our final sprint finished. How did everyone do?
So I've been watching videos on YouTube. To be fair, they are like educational. So like currently I'm learning about character arcs and character creation, but it's still a YouTube video, so
that's okay. I finished writing the scene I needed to write, and now I'm just reading through the last like 3. And I think I figured out an epilogue which would like lead into the prequel if I decide to go that route. But I don't want to write the epilogue. I'll figure that out later. I just want, because I normally don't do epilogues, so I just want this draft to be done. I'll probably write the epilogue like next draft.
That's fair.
I'm done with it. I'm just so done.
I understand, yeah.
Yesterday I got mad at my novel, 3rd rewrite, and I'm still not sure what to do with it. I said, clear your head of what you know of the story and don't let the first 2 drafts shackle you. I've made a lot of progress and I think I'm on the right track. I allow myself to make changes to change the characters and the story, and I'm excited to write again. Yes. Don't let previous drafts shackle you. If I did this book that I'm publishing in April, it will be very interesting and all over the place.
Yeah.
And Elizabeth had to run. I feel like I need to like pop up over the comment like hello. My second novel needed so much rework every draft, and I let it freeze my ability to take a clear look at it. I finally pushed myself through, but it took longer than it should have.
Yeah.
Every book is different. Wrote emails that time. Awesome. T29. Thank you for sprinting. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Thank you. It's been great. One
of us was productive.
It was productive. I got a chapter and like half done. I just got to read through the rest of it, and then this book should be done. It feels very anticlimactic. Like, yay, the book's done. But like, is it? No.
Yeah, you did it. It's all good. You deserve a round of applause.
It's all good. The timeline is all a mess too. It's all over the place. It's so bad. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining and sprinting with us. And if you'd like to go ahead and outro yourself.
Yes, I'm Anne. I have a channel. I post videos now going forward 3 times a week. I'm upgrading from 2 to 3 times a week. Exciting. And I'm also making more book content because I'm like, I want to talk about books. I'm just going to talk about books. So if that's something you're interested in, you can find my channel. I stream again tomorrow at 6 p.m. CET, which should be noon EST if you want to come hang out with me. And yeah.
Cool. And then hi, I'm Celeste. You're on my channel. I do AuthorTube stuff. I make writing vlogs. I have a vlog coming out tomorrow about this past week, which should have some exciting little bits at the end about this current draft I'm currently working on. And then I also do other writing related content on Wednesdays. I have if I can get it filmed and edited, I have a fun idea for a video for Wednesday. I just need to edit and film it. I have it written, just need to edit and film, which will probably take the good half of today. So that'll be exciting. But yes, thank you guys all so much for joining us and for sprinting with us. I never know how to do outros, so it's going to be super awkward, and we're all just going to start waving goodbye. Thank you all so much for joining. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.